Final round. I've got coffee because I literally overslept and I'm a little bit late. I got my glasses, I got my pen, I got my lipstick, everything that I need. And now I'm running. If I spill this coffee, it's gonna be the most awkward day ever. Wish me luck. Today I play the final game of my tournament and I don't know if I should laugh, I don't know if I should cry, I don't know what I should do. But what I am going to do is that I'm going to show you the game. So in round number 9, which was this morning at 10 a.m., I was playing against a candidate master from Chile called Gabriel Garmendia Vega. And well, I was feeling confident before this game, to be honest. I felt like he was lower rated. I had the white pieces. I felt like I was not going to lose. I mean, I'm playing a lower rated with the white pieces. You shouldn't lose, right? So I was feeling pretty confident going into the game. A little bit tired because I overslept this morning. I don't know how I do it, but I put my alarms at 8:30 and I wake up at 9:30. And it's only because I put alarms all the way from 8:30 to like 9:45 that I wake up then. I feel like my brain just doesn't have a proper waking up system. But anyways, I started with the move d4 and I was fully on expecting him to play the Grunfeld. Me and my mom had prepared it this morning and I was really excited to play a line that I've never played before. So I was really excited about this. However, he immediately replies d5 and I go, what? Like, what? He told me after the game that he had really studied the Tarrasch before this tournament and that for the first time ever he's playing at this tournament. So there were no games with him playing that opening. So c4, he played e6, knight c3, and c5. This is the Tarrasch. Now, I hate the Tarrasch. From the bottom of my heart, I absolutely hate the Tarrasch. Why do I hate the Tarrasch? Because I have terrible results with it. And that's also why he played it against me, because he knew that I didn't have good results with it. So when he played it, I was like, oh no, like what do I do now? Like I hate this opening. And I knew that no matter what, I'll probably learn a lot about this opening this game, but I was not excited about playing it. So if you ever play me, please don't play the Tarrasch. Please don't save this video. And please do not remember this, okay? Just like, let's forget about this, okay? I hate the Tarrasch. So after some thinking, I ended up going c takes d5. And typically, actually, they will go, or a lot of times they will go c takes d4. But here there's actually this move queen a4 check. And then after the bishop or something goes here, then you just capture this pawn. And that is the idea here. So after takes, he just simply took back, and then I went knight f3. He brought his knight. I played bishop g5, just pinning it. Bishop e6, and now I simply played e3. And after c4, I just went bishop e2, developing my pieces. All of this was really standard. I was just playing pretty fast. I castled, knight d7, and now I played the move knight d2. Now I was also looking at playing the move knight e5, but I did not know theory here. Like I said, I hate this opening. I honestly haven't really played a lot against this opening, not online, not in like chess tournaments. So I really just didn't know the theory, which is just because I haven't studied enough theory and I just didn't really know exactly what to do. So I was looking at playing knight over here instead, just to centralize my knight, but I ended up playing knight d2 with the idea of at some point pushing e4. I wanted to push e4 because if I push e4, then the c4 pawn is going to become weak. So I was kind of having this idea. He played queen a5, and now I just simply played queen c2, and he castled. And in this position, I have a very comfortable position. This is literally just very nice and comfortable. And so here I have a few different options. I can play a3 to force the bishop to take this knight, and then after pawn takes, I have an open b file, and I play against the b pawn. I can play f3 with the idea of playing e4 and just taking the center and enjoying my life. And then the other idea that I have is to go h3 with maybe the idea of playing f4, preventing the bishop from coming to g4. I have all of these beautiful ideas, but I played none of them. Like I said, I don't know if I should laugh or cry. I also have a bit of a cough, so if I start coughing, yeah, I was coughing a lot during the game. Yeah, then it's because of that. I played f4. This move is probably the worst opening move that I've played like this whole year. This was a terrible move. Now, what is the idea of f4? Well, the idea is that I can go f5, right? So this knight cannot move because if it moves, I take on f6. And if this knight doesn't move, the bishop cannot retreat. But the point is that he has bishop g4. If he didn't have bishop g4, this would be fantastic for me. But because he has bishop g4, this is terrible for me, which is why if I'm going to play this idea, which is a fine idea, I need to start with going h3, which I didn't realize during the game. So he played bishop g4, and now I'm just worse because after takes and takes, this pawn becomes quite weak. I played f5 to defend it with the bishop. He played rook e8, attacking the pawn. And now I had the option of going either rook e1, maybe even better with this rook, or rook f3. Now I opted for rook f3, and things just kind of went a little bit downhill at this point in time. He took my knight, I took, he played knight f6, he went back. I went rook b1 to threaten the pawn on b7. He played b5, and here I played a move that, yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it's that good. I went rook b4. And the funny part is that at this point, when I did it, I thought I was doing good. I completely misunderstood. I completely misevaluated the position. I thought I was actually doing pretty fine. But the reason I'm not doing pretty fine is because he has a pawn priority on the queen side. The e4 square is just so weak for me. And this bishop is going to be traded off by this knight. There's not really any way that I can keep this bishop. And if it gets traded off, then my e3 pawn becomes weak. So I just have a lot of weaknesses all across the board. So he played a6 and I went a4. And now he just took the pawn. And after rook takes, he went queen b5. Now here I went rook f1 because I wanted to bring this rook around to the other side of the board. He played h6, kicking away my bishop, and after bishop f4, which is my only move to defend this pawn, he has the move knight h5, threatening now the bishop. Now if I move the bishop somewhere, then my pawn is hanging. So actually I cannot move it to d7. This would be an illegal move. I played a blitz tournament the other day, and one of my opponents actually went something like this with the bishop out of mistake, and it was an illegal move, and I got an extra minute on the clock, which was nice. But yeah, but that cannot happen, obviously, so here I play the only move that I can play, which is e4. And this is a really important move. I must play it because otherwise my pawn is going to stay on e3 forever and it's just going to be a very big weakness. So now I'm kind of back in the game, but I'm still worse. And the point was that after takes here first and takes, I need to find the move knight takes c4. I did not play this move because I was actually scared of the move e3, as I saw that if knight d6, he just plays e2 and wins the game. I cannot really stop the promotion. So I got scared of this, so I thought the knight takes c4 doesn't work, but this actually does work because after he pushes the pawn, I just simply go rook f1, and then I'm just going to move my rook to e1, or I can even go rook e4, trade rooks, as if he takes my rook, I can take his rook, and I kind of saw this position, but thought that I would be much worse here. But this is actually totally fine, even though he has a few checks and stuff, even though I'm worse though. But this is a lot more playable. However, after e4, I took the e-pawn, and I completely missed that he had this really strong move, queen b3. I thought he would go something like queen c6, and then I'm actually not doing so bad, as I can maybe go rook g4, I can maybe play d5 at some point, try to put pressure against this pawn, etc. I just need to win this pawn, basically. So he played queen b3, and now my only move is to go rook a2. If I take this queen, I lose. After rook b8 and then a5, a4, etc. So I went rook a2 defending my queen. He took actually, which was a mistake, and now he went for the move knight b6. Now this was another chance that I had. In this position, I played the move knight c5, which is a bad move, because I need to target this pawn, either through knight d6 or through knight d2, but I need to target the pawn. The best move for me is actually to go knight d6, attacking this rook, and now force the rook to kind of leave the e-file to be able to later move this knight and defend this pawn. So as he goes something like this, then I can either go back, or I can play knight b7, and then if he goes back, then I just go back. Let's say that he goes something like rook e7. well, then I just play rook f1, and now knight d5 does not work because this pawn is hanging. So, well, not right now because there's this, but I mean, I'll play rook a1 and then this pawn is hanging. So I had to play knight d6. I didn't. I played knight c5, which was a mistake. He played knight d5, and now I did another mistake. Honestly, like this game wasn't good. I'm going to be completely honest with all of you watching this right now. This was not a good game by me. I didn't play so well this game. I didn't understand the position properly. The opening wasn't good. Not really a great game. I went rook e4. And in this position, sorry, I didn't go rook e4. I had to go rook e4. I went rook f3, which is a big mistake because now my rook is completely cut off. So rook e4 is the move that I had to do. I didn't do it because I got scared of takes. And then I was thinking something like a5. But I mean, here I can go rook a2 and just try to stop this pawn. So this is by far a million times better than what happened in the game. And I had like 10 minutes on the clock here, so I definitely had time to find it. But yeah, I played rook f3, which is just very passive for my rook. He played a5, rook a2, stopping the a pawn, rook e1, and now I had to go king f2. The reason I didn't do it was because I got scared of rook c1. I got really worried about this, threatening this pawn, and this is a real threat. Now after rook a3, he would have something like rook e8, and he could activate his rook, and I thought this was really scary, but I should have done that. I went rook f1 and just completely missed that he can take on c3. And after rook c2, he has this move, which doesn't allow me to take on c4 because there's this fork. And I just basically missed this when I went for rook f1. So, you know, a few more moves happened. I lost my exchange. There was no way for me to save it here because no matter where I go, I will lose the exchange. I hate knights. Knights are so good at chess. And okay, I fought for a little bit longer, but in this position, I'm just making the moves quite quickly. It's minus 41 and I resigned. So this game was not that good. I'm going to be honest. My biggest mistake was to play f4. My other biggest mistake was to not play rook e4. I feel like every game that you lose, there's typically two mistakes that you've done. It's not one, it's two. And what I've tried to do this whole tournament is that I've tried to remember what those two are so that I can learn something from this. Because that is the thing. The title says that I'm retiring from chess. And I want you all to know that I am definitely not retiring from chess. If you think that this game is going to make me retire from chess, or me losing 18 points of rating in this tournament is going to make me retire from chess, you are so wrong. I've seen so many people in the comments go like, yeah, Anna, you suck at chess. Yeah, Anna, you should go to college. You should quit chess. What kind of mindset is that? That is the worst mindset that I've ever seen, and literally a mindset that is not going to be able to take you through hardships. And so, you know, I've had a couple of bad tournaments. I had this tournament that wasn't super good, and then I had Reykjavik, which wasn't good. But this one, I played a million times better than Iceland. I could feel it. I almost drew against the guy that took an international master norm today. Saw it in the prize ceremony. I'll insert a clip of it here. So I'm happy with a lot of the ways that I've played, but I've made the wrong decisions in some turns, and I've had to learn from that. And that is the thing. I may have lost rating, but I've gained a lot of rating knowledge. I've gained a lot of knowledge this tournament. I am not scared of playing as the Tarash anymore because I've analyzed this game so much that I now understand what I did wrong and how I should play against it in the future. It is through playing tournaments like this that you learn and that you improve. And for me to be able to win games that I should win, I need to go through all of this to learn how to do it. So this is literally part of the journey. And I think that you must be able to bounce back from having bad tournaments or losing games. I think it's crucial in any competitive sport to be able to learn from that and not, you know, kind of lose yourself in sadness or something. That's not what it's about. It's about coming back and just trying better next time. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play lots of more chess tournaments, and it's been so fun to bring you on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I have, because I've had the time of my life in Menorca. It's been amazing. I'll insert some clips here as well of the prize ceremony. I went there, you know, to celebrate the winners. People here have done so well. There were so many norms that people got, which is amazing. And the last thing that I want to say as well is that if you haven't considered playing a chess tournament, you should, because it's super fun and you get to travel the world and meet people and just play a really fun game. And you can even combine playing a chess tournament with going on vacation in a place, you know, like Menorca or another place you'd like to go to vacation if they have a tournament there. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching this tournament, watching all my recaps, watching the games, and let's all just improve at chess and become better for the next one. All right, I'm gonna make a close-up to say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Oh my cough. Thank you so much for watching this series, and I'll see you all in my next video. And please subscribe, because we're getting really close to 1 million subs. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Sorry, so you filmed it. I didn't realize they were taking pictures of the top 5 players. I was just standing there. At least I got a gift. I don't know what it is. It's a little puzzle. It's like dragons, but chess knights. This is my prize. It's like a participation prize. With this, we say goodbye to Menorca and to my rating and to better chess tournaments in the future. Yes. I'm gonna go now to my little house.